People, welcome to a special, very special emergency edition of Trends in the Housing Market. I am dressed super professional today because I want to make sure I look professional for you guys who think I am not professional. I'm also wearing a very, very special tie that was given to me by a very famous actor that visited me in my shop. Kind of showed him a few games. I was on shift that day by chances. My guy had to go out, so I was on shift. So this very famous actor comes. I'm like, "Oh, what's up, man? What are you doing here?" So I recommended some games. He took the games, played them at his hotel. 2 days later, came back, called for me at my house to come down and see him. Saw him, bought more games and talked, and he actually gave me this tie. It was actually in a glass, a beautiful display with a wood thing on the side with a glass on top that slid out. Very beautiful tie, and I wear it on special occasions, so I look more intelligent, you know? I'm not intelligent, but I want to look it, you know what I'm saying? And for the people that are posting on my channel and telling me that I am not professional, that I shouldn't be talking about housing crisis, you need to remember one thing. It's the professionals that lead us to war. It's the professionals that dictate what's going on, and it's the professionals. It's the reason why it's the professionals that put us or a majority of people in the positions they are today. I'm grateful because I thought outside the box, have no education, and I've done very well with my life. But anyways, let's continue with trends in the housing market, and let me look very professional here. Ready for you guys. I got this in last night, so I have to read this for you guys. I'm going to leave a link below. I'm not going to name any of the addresses because I will get sued because they sue people like me, right? So that's how it works. So timber, it starts with a timber. Vancouver real estate selling for less than purchase price. What did I tell you what did I tell you 8 months ago on this channel? The unprofessional man. What did the unprofessional man tell you 8 months ago, a year ago? That houses are going to be worth less more than what people bought them for. November 14, 2016. Vancouver real estate often gets hailed for excellent returns, but this one has a scratching our head. 3 single-family detached homes have listed for less than the owners paid for them. The kicker, they were all purchased less than 8 months ago. Is this the beginning of the end of Vancouver's market? We are just insanely good at finding deals. I don't think it's the deals. Check out the listings and you decide. So it's a bunch of listings here. I'm going to leave a link below for this one. So if people want to decide they want to sue me for mentioning their property that they don't own because the bank owns it and they got sucked in by professionals. Let's continue here. Oh, yeah. And that's for, so that's for the other professional there. TD Bank raises mortgage rates 2.8 to 2.85. This is from November 1st. Why am I reading it now? Because now everyone's applying this. Toronto Dominion Bank has become the first major lender to hike its mortgage rate after Ottawa's move last month to change some of the rules to govern insured mortgages. The bank's mortgage prime raising 0.515 points to 2.85% effective immediately after it had remained steady for 15 months. Only customers with variable rate mortgages will be affected. That's that sliding mortgage that goes back and forth. Yeah, it's like you get a little, one of those things that you weigh yourself when you go stand on the scale, and it tells you how much you weigh and you slide the metal around. Well, this one's going to move up continuously now going forward. So if you have a variable rate mortgage, I would call your bank and try and see if you could renegotiate to something closed. Effective immediately after it had remained steady for 15 months. Only customers with variable rate mortgages will be affected. The bank said in a statement, while fixed rate customers should see no change, other products such as lines of credit are not affected. And then this is what they said at TD. We regularly review our rates and adjust them based on number of factors, including the costs that TD pays to fund mortgages. Bank of Canada lends the money and hence have to profit off that. The bank said, increasing our rates is not a decision we take lightly. We consider the impact on our customers before processing with any rate change. We and we communicate directly with customers whose loans and mortgages are affected. That's really nice for the bank, at least, because a lot of people seen this coming. A lot of the I'm not professional, but I seen this coming a long time ago. Happened in Florida when I was there. It's rare for a big bank to leave much gap between themselves and the prime lending rates, so other major leaders are expected to follow the suit. CBC News has reached out to Royal, CIBC, Scotiabank, and BMO to comment, but none was immediately available. So this is from November 1st. Now, let me trail on to what I was getting to. All right. RBC, latest bank hike mortgage rates, raised fixed rate loans. RBC, Royal Bank, increasing its residential mortgage rate effective Thursday. Today's Tuesday. 2 days. Besides, today's November 15th, if you're watching this sometime in the future, and I've been long dead, many years now, look me up. Watch some of my other videos, but today's November 15, 2016. Canada's biggest bank set to hike. The hike is due to change in market conditions and the bank owing the bank's own costs of doing business. The change comes after a month that federal government, when I read that thing there, government implemented new mortgage rules aimed at easing the risk surrounding Canada's real estate market. Industry experts warned that after the announcement that changes could result in rising mortgage rates. The move follows TD rate increases earlier this month. TD hike didn't affect the fixed rates loans, while RBC will. Meanwhile, Bank of Canada has held the key interest rate at 0.5% due to the dampening growth outlook. The hike comes on its heels of the U.S. presidential election of the victory of Donald Trump, which temporarily sent markets into a tailspin and has caused volatility in the bond market. Excuse me. The bank raising its special offer for 5-year fixed rate mortgage 2.94%, an increase of 30 basis points. The lender's also raising its special offer for a 4-year fixed mortgage at 2.79% and a 3-year fixed at 2.69%. Increases 30 to 25 basis points respectively. We considered a number of factors when making the changes to mortgage rates, including our funding costs and market conditions, Mary Ellen Brown, Senior Vice President of RBC Home Equity Financing, said in a release. Based on current conditions, our rates reflect the right balance between our clients' expectations, our costs, and funding mortgages. The rates remain rock bottom levels, the bank notes. So I wanted to put this out there for you guys real quick. I wanted to put a quick vid out there for you guys. And I wanted to make sure I looked as professional as possible for this. So the people that look at me that see that I am not professional, just remember it's the professionals that make a majority of the decisions that are that are happening in this world right now, that it's causing us into this tailspin that we're in right now. So anyways, and please guys, follow me also on go to my channel, scroll down a bit, you'll see Rants and Lifestyle. Follow my pot stock. I've been buying marijuana stock for 2 months now. Follow my first video. I've been buying stock at $3-4 a pop, a share. It's at $12 today. So I invite you all to go look at that. There's other, like I said to you guys, there's other ways to make money. Believe me, there is. It's like I said in my last video, it's very easy to park your money in houses because it's very little risk. But if you research companies, you research stock dividends, you research Suncor paid out a dividend the other day, which I'm very happy about. If you look at stock dividends, if you look at ETFs, if you look at different markets, especially the marijuana is going legal, and that's a huge party for our family. We're celebrating for that because that's huge. I just want to put this out there. I just want to let you guys know, parking money in a house, especially for investment purposes, to me is like even when I went to one of the Donald Trump seminars in West Palm Beach, he says you buy and flip immediately, do a few renos, and then eventually move on. Do not rent out. Do not. Donald Trump, I went to one of his seminars in West Palm Beach, and he discussed this very thoroughly, how the real estate market can make you money, right? But not in this situation when right now it does not apply. None of his what he talked about in his seminar does not apply to now what's happening in our society right now. Anyways, guys, I want to send a big hug to everyone out there that support me and support what I'm doing here. A very big hug to you guys, and thanks for watching, and I'll keep you guys posted. Keep sending me those links, people. I'm really happy. I'm really happy to getting these links. I'm going to do one on maybe next week. I'm going to throw a show out there for shadow realtors, and what's going on with shadow flipping and stuff like that. How it's basically stolen Canadians' futures, and now we're in a tailspin again of what's going on. Thanks for watching, guys. Big hug, and don't forget to, and you know what? Don't hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Bye.